Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Life of Logan. And if you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it if you would do me a favor. Please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps me, puts the battery in my back, supports me, and yeah, it's just a good thing to do. So, today's episode, I want to talk about holiday hangover. And no, I didn't start drinking again or anything like that. I'm not talking about the hangover that we normally associate with that phrase. Holiday hangover, where the holidays are a really stressful time. It's just like the older you get, the more you look at the holiday season as a chore or something that you have to drag yourself through. We think about it unlike we did when we were children. When you were children, you were excited for it. You had time off of school. You were being gifted things. And now it's almost like now you transition from being the star of the show, being in front of the camera, being a child where everything was done for you and you really had no idea of the inner workings or anything of it, to now you transition to this role that we are now as adults. And now you're behind the scene. Now you see what's going on behind the scenes. You see how many cameras have to get set up, all of these technical things, the politics that are played in the writing room, on who gets to pitch what, making sure catering is there and everything. You see like all these intra workings and you're like, wow, this is part of being an adult. Like, I'm an adult now. And all of that, and just with the way life just beats you down, and it's just like a slog just to make it through. And every day is just kind of like, please just get me through this day. Like, I'm tired. And then accompanied with a time where it's supposed to be, we're at least told, or we were all led to believe that it's supposed to be a happy time. And for a lot of people, it's not. For those reasons and more that I just mentioned, for a lot of people, it is a stressful time. For a lot of people, it reminds them of what they don't have or what they wish they had. They take it as a kind of like a measuring stick on where you are in life. And don't get it twisted. I've seen the things on social media just like y'all, everybody, it seems like, wants to be in the matching pajamas. As soon as that trend got started, everybody, it seems like a majority of people say, I want to be in matching pajamas. I mean, you know what that means. Apparently it means that y'all booed up and y'all making it official and letting the world know here on Christmas Day. But we become so fixated on what happiness looks like to everyone else that we don't think about anymore what happiness looks like to us. We're so fixated on what the holiday season is supposed to be about, or what we like to see because we see it all the time with everyone else or with people that we follow on social media, and we start to envy them and we start to want their life to be our lives. But all of us are living individual lives. That's why I say we have to make sure that we know what happiness is to us. What does happiness mean to you? What does happiness look like to you? Don't let your perception be shaped off of what you're seeing. Like, go within, think about it on your own. Use your own discernment and figure out, okay, what does it look like to me? Because I'll tell you what happens. Sometimes you get what you want and you realize you didn't want it because you were living somebody else's dream. And yeah, to them, that's their dream to be living that life. That's their dream to be working that job. That's their dream to be in a relationship with this person. To you, it could be detriment to you. It could literally be a bomb that will detonate into your life, because that was never for you. And that's a wonder where we go through this time too, where there are people who are happy as happy can be out to the outer world, and they commit suicide during times like this. And everyone's like, I don't understand. I don't know how that can happen. Yeah, you can still be happy to the outside world because you're living somebody else's dream, but on the inside you're going crazy. It's joy to the world, depression in our minds, insanity running rampant in our emotions. Stop living somebody else's dream and figure out what makes you happy, baby. Like, figure out what makes you tick, what's going to get you up and going. Because it's just like that picture where you have somebody holding up on a popsicle stick the drawn out smiley face, and then behind they're crying. People who look like that. It's not always the obvious. Why do you think that this time is such a high time for suicides? Because after a while of pretending and being something that you're not, eventually it gets to you. It drives you to a very dark place. This isn't your dream. You may have believed it would be. Or maybe you're currently chasing a dream that isn't yours. And it's making you more depressed. It's making you more sad. It's driving you deeper down in the hole. Figure out what's good for you. That's all I ask. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in into another episode, courtesy of Life of Logan. Thank you all so much. Again, if you would like to help this channel thrive, make sure that you please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give me a review wherever you're listening to this on. Make sure you comment. Make sure that you share it with any and everyone who you feel like can use this, and that is each and every person on this platform. I'll talk to you soon. And if you want to get in contact with me, I'll keep on forgetting to give out my email address. Just take for granted people look in the show notes. But lifeofloganpod@gmail.com. That is lifeofloganpod@gmail.com. Follow me on TikTok, the Dashing Mr. Logan. And I think that's about it. All right, you all. I will talk to you soon. Thank you for your support. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.